Michael O'Sullivan has died at the age of 24, one of the most promising and prodigious talents we've seen for a long time. A man whose exploits in the saddle impressed almost everyone, and even more importantly, whose demeanour and manner out of it was something that left a lasting impression on everyone who encountered him.
Between these four as they come down to the second last. Irish Point nudges in front from on the inside. Champ Carney, they're over together. Ashrow Diamond had been angled to try and come with the run is Marine National in between the final two and the Royal Bond, and it's Irish Point. Here's Marine National on the outside, who made a slight mistake. Then Champ Carney inside the final 150 yards. It's Irish Point for Marine National, who's coming with every stride. They're going to the line. Marine National on the near side. Marine National and Irish Point have put it to the judge. So, fourth ranking for the fourth.
He ran me for the ride on this horse in the bumper in May, and he'd ridden for me once before in a point-to-point. And when he won on him in Punchestown, I was blown away by performance of horse and rider. He's so cool.
Nearest to us, Risk Bell. The white jacket is the biker. Between those is Jazzy Matty. Any one of this three in the centre. Jazzy Matty coming through. Might have just got it to biker.
I think he's a future star, and we wouldn't swap him for any jockey in the way room. He has his university degree. He was champion point-to-point rider at 19. Took a couple of years out, got his university degree. He's way ahead of his age in terms of maturity. I could see him being a trainer maybe down the line. He's that kind of mentality.
Second last flight when we approached to the straight, and Good Land just jumped to the front from We've All Been Caught, running the home turn. Then Sandor Clegane came to Paris, ran the outside trying to come into it as Deep Cave. With Absolute Notions they straightened for the final flight, and then Nathaniel Lacey and partners solicitors €50,000 gentleman bonus for stable staff novice hurdler, and it's Good Land the leader, a couple of lengths in front of Sandor Clegane. Absolute Notions is trying to dig in. On the outside is Deep Cave. The final flight, it's Good Land the leader, couple of lengths in front inside the final 200 yards, trying down a late run is Absolute Notions. It's Good Land from Absolute Notions, it's Lee's two to the finish. Good Land on the far side is going up to better things here at Leopardstown. Wins the stairs novels for Michael O'Sullivan and Matty Connell. Absolute Notions second, and Sandor Clegane, Deep Cave comes around it.
Was so young, so talented, and so well loved.
Marine National, a brilliant ride to win the Supreme Novice Hurdle, and then backed it up later on the same card with Jazzy Matty in the Boodles in a three-way finish, like a brilliantly talented rider.
Skybet Supreme Novices Hurdle, all 14 runners circling down at the bottom of the straight at the 2-mile starting point on the old course. 9-2 Marine National. They're off. A little wider out, Dark Raven in the shades of green. Now the grey Eel Ete Toys making smooth progress. Facile Vega in the blue sleeves, red cap coming with him. Tarmuris, white cap riding behind him. Here's the third last in the Supreme, and a lot of chances here. Bad mistake from Fenner. Cross has knocked him back into last, and one or two jostling for positions as they head towards 2 out. And it's here that Chasing Fire, the white-faced gelding, has moved through to take over, but Facile Vega, blue sleeves, covers the move and jumps to the front. Facile Vega sweeps on. Dark Raven moving up to challenge. Marine National in a yellow jacket follows them into the turn. Then in the pocket in fourth, Eel Ete Toys, and now Facile Vega is asked to stretch. He kicks over 2 lengths clear on the long run down to the final flight of this Supreme. Marine Nationale is giving chase from Dark Raven. Facile Vega, Marine Nationale is closing in. Here's the last. Facile Vega was long, made a mess of it. Marine Nationale comes sweeping on by, storms to the front. Facile Vega is gathered up, but he's got no response, and it's Marine Nationale who draws away to win the Sky Bet Supreme.
This will be the first of many Cheltenham Festival winners, I have no doubt, for Mikey O'Sullivan, a supreme talent who's just won the Supreme on Marine Nationale. How long have you been picturing the time that you'd ride your Cheltenham Festival winner?
Look, I'm dreaming of this day since I was a kid. I suppose it's surreal. I won't thinking this year has been so good. I suppose it's hard to appreciate it. I don't think it can be topped really. But look, I'm just enjoying every minute of it.
Let's try, if we possibly can, to remember this young man doing what he said he always wanted to do and which he was quite simply, sublimely good at. Racing will miss Michael O'Sullivan so much. In an interview 2 years ago, he said, "I'll never forget where I came from." Michael, we will never forget you and your talents taken away from your family all too early.